Hey there, everybody. You know what? Today I'm gonna cut the bullshit and I'm gonna tell you what I'm reviewing today. You remember a couple of reviews ago where I reviewed, what's it called? Rob Zombie's Halloween remake? Yeah. So, I decided to do a review of the sequel, Halloween 2. Halloween 2, bitches. See the tagline? Family is forever. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says. But otherwise, if you didn't, you got a really good shot of Michael Myers throwing his knife at something. Anyway, This movie picks up where the last film left off. It's something like this. Scout Taylor Compton is holding a gun. Her face is covered in Michael Myers' blood, and she's all messed up, and she's hurt and everything. And we see Danielle Harris getting wheeled into the hospital and undergoing surgery. It's a pretty gruesome scene. I would advise you to skip it if you're not a fan of really disgusting shit. And Dr. Loomis is seen briefly on a stretcher, but I don't think anybody should really give a shit about him, because Dr. Loomis is an ass throughout the entire movie. Anyway, they pick Michael Myers' body up and they're about to take him to a morgue when, let's say, they crash and some feet come out. And yes, it's Michael Myers. He's back from the dead. Hoorah! Anyway, Mikey here decides to take a shard of glass and slit the throat of the guy who's still alive from the car crash. And he doesn't just slit his throat, he cuts his head off. So Michael Myers is apparently alive again, and then he heads off to the hospital to find Scout Taylor Compton and take her back with him. Because apparently after he comes back to life, he sees a vision of his mother and a white horse, which I actually got the point of. The white horse symbolized some bullshit I forgot about. Anyway, then Sherry Moon Zombie shows up and says it's almost Halloween, Michael. Bring the family together, jackass. So, while this is going on, Scout Claire Compton wakes up in the hospital and she asks all these questions about what just happened, what the fuck just went on here, and it's like, bitch, did you not just see what happened about less than 2 hours ago? And of course, she's too dumb. So, what's someone to do? Set the bitch straight when Michael Myers shows up and stabs the nurse to death. Okay, there were some other people who died. Of course, there was the friggin' awesome scene where Michael Myers, in an off-screen kill, just takes this nurse's eyes and fucking gouges them out. There's blood everywhere. I'm not kidding you, this is in the actual movie. Actually, I got the unrated director's cut, so I don't know if that got into the theatrical versions. Who cares? Anyway, it turns out that after Michael Myers killed them and the grandfather from Grounded for Life, it's all a dream. And she's having some sort of psychological breakdown, and yet she's found a new life. Because she's working at this place full of hippies. Meanwhile, Michael Myers is doing some shit, and Loomis is trying to sell a book called The Devil Within Us. It's a pretty cool movie. Not gonna go into every... Yes, I skip a lot of stuff, but that's mostly space filling. So anyway, Loomis goes on a TV show with Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic. And he was embarrassed about it, and he's still trying to do news interviews and sell his new book about Michael Myers and his sister. It's like it's some incestuous breed, pun intended. Anyway, actually there was no pun intended. Anyway, so Loomis is pissed, and it's like, it's over. It's fucking over. Before Michael Myers, there are several scenes that I never got in this movie. One is that throughout the movie, yes, Michael Myers does have his mechanic suit on. Then out of fucking nowhere, he gets a hoodie. And they're actually seen to show him unmasked. We don't see his face, but we see he has a beard. But then where the fuck is his mask, you retards? He doesn't even have anything. He just has a hoodie on. Fuck Rob Zombie. Dude, you gotta stop pulling this bullshit on us. Anyway, it's like weird in that sense. There's a guy in a perverted Frankenstein costume trying to sell for people to go to the Rabbit in Red, the strip club from the first movie. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. So basically, the guy who works there's 3 people there. Stripper who has sex with the owner, and they all both get killed. And there's a guy who apparently, I don't know, does some kind of shit. I don't know what he was doing, but he got killed by Michael Myers when he got his skull crushed in. Also a scene where these rednecks, yes, I said rednecks, beat Michael Myers up with a baseball bat and a tire iron. He beats them up and kills them. He kills the daughter, and apparently he's killed the dog and eats it. Even though we don't see him kill the dog, we see him eating something disgusting. And that's also the scene where Scout Taylor Compton throws the fuck up. It's a pretty fun scene. So basically, after a while, Michael Myers does some killing. He kills Danielle Harris again, and basically tears her to shreds. And then Brad Dourif, or should I say Chucky, the killer doll. Yeah. So Michael Myers kidnaps Scout Taylor Compton, holds her in a shack, and pretty much they have a hostage situation. Loomis dies, Scout Taylor Compton dies, so does Michael Myers. Keep in mind, and that's how it ends, with Scout Taylor Compton giving the evil look on her face. Although this is the unrated director's cut, this isn't the theatrical version. Apparently in the theatrical version, she stabs the shit out of Michael Myers. In the unrated director's cut, she gets shot to death. I don't really care what happens. So, aside from that, there's some really shocking and disgustingly weird crap in this movie. Would I recommend it? Only if you're up for some stupid shit and people using the word fuck 32 fucking times. There seemed to be a lot of fucking going on in that movie. Get it? Tourette's guy joke. Whatever. Anyway, I'm Movie Reviews 2219, and I will see you all tomorrow when I decide to review another movie, when I decide to do a classic from 1979. The sci-fi horror action hit Alien. So I'll be sure to do that tomorrow and see you all there. Bye-bye, everybody. Motherfuckers. Yeah, forget it.